influence. Celebrations are in full swing in Bengaluru. Special rituals underway at ISKCON, even as children dressed as Krishna and Radha entertain one and all. And Abhinaya Chakravarti Kicha Sudeep turns 45. Hundreds of fans gather outside his residence to celebrate his birthday. 3 teasers released on Sudeep's birthday. Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nikhil Vasuki, wishing all our viewers a very happy Krishna Janmashtami. First up, we have some big news on the political front, with infighting intensifying in the Belgavi Congress unit. That's the latest coming in. Infighting intensifies in the Belgavi Congress unit. Rift between Lakshmi Hebbalkar and Jarkiholi brothers widens. Congress leaders are trying to control the damage in the Belgavi unit, with Satish Jarkiholi abstaining from the Congress meeting called by KC Venugopal. Satish Jarkiholi was reportedly angry after Lakshmi Hebbalkar complained against him to top leaders. Lakshmi Hebbalkar complained over alleged meddling of Jarkiholi brothers in her constituency. So there appears to be a great deal of turmoil within the Belgavi unit of the Congress, with the Hebbalkar-Jarkiholi impasse seemingly continuing. Lakshmi Hebbalkar had earlier alleged that the Jarkiholi brothers were interfering way too much in the affairs of her constituency. And now it appears that there is a widening of the gap. Satish Jarkiholi has recused himself from a Congress meeting called by KC Venugopal, particularly pertaining to the Belgavi unit. And this certainly has caused a lot of worries, at least in North Karnataka. But considering that is a region that wields a great deal of influence in the Congress, what's next for the Congress? What's next for the KPCC leadership? That is the question that begs an answer at this stage. Now, the perceptions are plenty here. Perception of there being a lack of coordination within the coalition has always been disturbing, at least the Congress here. But within the Congress itself, within the KPCC itself, there is this perception of a seeming lack of unity. And is that going to affect the party dynamic within the state? That is certainly worth answering at this stage, especially with it coming out that the Jarkiholi brothers and Lakshmi Hebbalkar, both very important leaders in terms of influence that they bear in the Belgavi area. This itself is seemingly a rather difficult situation being faced by the KPCC. Prajwal Prasad joins me for more details. Prajwal, this perception of a lack of unity, especially in the Belgavi unit, must certainly be a difficult one for Congress to fathom. Are they continuously in a damage control mode that they're going to have to treat every little issue with eggshells?
Congress is that they are not able to control their leaders here, Nikhil, and that is turning out to be a difficult pill for them to swallow over here, because initially, if on one hand it is Siddaramaiah and his supporters who are causing a lot of problems, when it comes to the region of Belagavi, it is the Jarkiholi brothers who are at it again, and this time around it is Lakshmi Hebbalkar who is alleging that Ramesh Jarkiholi and Satish Jarkiholi are not letting her to function in full stead, because as we very well know that she is an MLA who has been elected from Belagavi, and we all know it very well that Lakshmi Hebbalkar has always been in the forefront in Belagavi district, may it be even while rallying behind the Congress. And for that matter, she has always been a lawyer worker to the Congress, and she commands a lot of respect within the High Command, and she was given a plum post last time around when the Siddaramaya's government was here. But due to the constraints of the coalition government, the Congress has not been able to give a portfolio this time around for Lakshmi Hebbalkar. But when it comes to Satish Jarkiholi and Ramesh Jarkiholi, this time around even Satish Jarkiholi was agitated with the fact that he missed out on a cabinet berth, even though he had done a lot for the party, may it be in terms of the financial power or else even the muscle power. A lot had been done by Satish Jarkiholi, and this time he was also a front runner for the post of cabinet minister, but even he was not given this, and therefore he was very unhappy with this. And now, to assert his dominance, Satish Jarkiholi is not only constrained to his particular constituency, but he is going across Belagavi making statements, and he is trying to mark his, trying to stamp his footprint across, which is not going down very well with the other Congress leaders, and especially Lakshmi Hebbalkar voiced out her opinion in the KPCC meet, and she also requested the Congress state in charge, the KPCC the Congress state in charge, KC Venugopal, to take action against the brothers, because as the day was going, it was becoming unbearable for her, and she was losing out on her identity and recognition, and this should not happen. And she has also played, she's actually played the victim card, or else to say that she is a woman and she is being troubled by the Jarkiholi brothers. And we know very well as to how how dominant the Jarkiholi brothers are, because they own the majority of the sugar mills in the region, and they are hailing from a family which was born rich. They are born rich basically, and they have been industrialists for a long period of time. So they are questioning the KPCC as to what is the problem if they go on, assert their dominance, and they want to go and do good for the people. Why is Lakshmi Hebbalkar interfering? Because it is their money, and through that money they're going on and doing developmental programs. So now the Congress is quite worried as to whether there will be a split open in the Belagavi region because of the fight between Lakshmi Hebbalkar and the Jarkiholi brothers, and therefore the discord has come to the front. And Lakshmi Hebbalkar, we very well know that, has the backing of D.K. Shivkumar, the Water Resources Minister and Medical Education Minister, and he is said to have spoken to KC Venugopal on her behalf too, saying that they should somehow restrain the Jarkiholi brothers, otherwise it will become too tough for them in the future, Nikhil.
Thank you, Prajwal, for joining us with the details. We have more big news coming in. Details of Lakshmi Hebbalkar's meeting with Congress State in charge KC Venugopal has emerged, with KC Venugopal having spoken to Lakshmi Hebbalkar for over an hour. Satish and Ramesh Jarkiholi are troubling me. This is what Lakshmi Hebbalkar reportedly told KC Venugopal. They are not letting me work peacefully. They are unnecessarily meddling with work in my constituency. So Lakshmi Hebbalkar taking a very strong stance against the Jarkiholi brothers, stating that there is way too much interference in her constituency, in the work that she is doing in her constituency. Well, today is the festival of Janmashtami, and all over India, celebrations are widespread. Stay tuned.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Well, this is the festival where the birth of Krishna is celebrated, and right here in Bengaluru, people are seen celebrating it with pomp, fervor and circumstance. This is an example of a celebration at one of the larger Krishna temples. This is in Rajajinagar. It's the famed ISKCON temple. The devotees are pouring in from the early hours. A series of pujas and rituals are being performed at the temple. Sources indicate that celebrations will get more fervent as the evening approaches, and the crowd inflow is a lot more. These are the most recent visuals through the day. The priests are busy, and we have the devotees raising their arms up in devotion and joy. My colleague Neha Bhan is inside the ISKCON temple. She brings us the latest report.
Well, Janmashtami is one festival which is celebrated with great pomp and fervor across the country. Well, I'm currently at ISKCON temple, where we can see that a number of devotees have thronged the temple. Well, considering that it's a Sunday, still a huge number of people have managed to come out of their houses to seek blessings of Lord Krishna. As per the Hindu calendar, Krishna was born on Ashtami, or the 8th day in the holy month of Shravana. Well, many elaborate rituals are being performed on this day. Of course, here we have a cute little Krishna who is, of course, dressed in the attire. Now, let's just go across and talk to him. Hello, are you liking it here? Can you talk to us?
Yes, I'm liking it. Say, na? Say, I'm liking it. Yes.
Alright, it looks like he's too shy to talk to us, but yeah, of course we can see that here the kid, of course, being dressed in Krishna's attire, and he has a flute in one of his hands, and well, this is just the starting. We are going to get you all that is happening throughout the day. Currently from ISKCON, we will bring you every update. Stay with us with camera person Murthy. This is Neha Bhan for NEWS9 Bengaluru.
Little children dressed as Krishna. Well, that is one of the hallmarks of the celebration. It's a celebration where little children are adorned in the clothes that Krishna was believed to have worn. They're given little pots of curd. They're handed a flute to play with as well. And here, right at this temple, for example, singing bhajans, singing songs and hymns of praise to Krishna. That makes up what this festival is all about. And of course, who can forget the sweets? Sweets of all kinds, mostly milk-based because of Krishna's love for milk. That is distributed to devotees all over. Certainly a grand celebration right here in Bengaluru, but one can only imagine throughout the country celebrations will be plenty. And on that note, that's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin. Up next is a NEWS9 special where we tell you the story of Krishna, the universal friend. Stay tuned.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
पतंजलि पावोवीटा, इसमें है शंख पुष्पी, विटामिन D2 और B12 के भरपूर गुण। पतंजलि हर्बल